Hello and welcome to the Pancrats Family Household. This is your host Josh, and today we're going to be reviewing something really cool. This is going to be the 16.1 inch 144 hertz Arzopa gaming portable monitor. So really cool. It doesn't matter what kind of laptop you have. I'm just rocking a MacBook right here for video editing, things like that. It just plugs right into a USB-C. Now you can also plug it in via HDMI, depending on if you have a PC laptop or whatever. It doesn't matter. So that's really cool. And the nice thing as well is it's IPS grade. So I mean, really sharp, clear images, and it doesn't really matter what your viewing angle is. So that's going to be a huge plus. As if you're using a really cheap monitor, if you turned off to the side like this, all the colors would really wash out. So it's really nice looking. I've found that I've used this way more than I thought I would. And not really just for gaming, as I've got a whole screen ready to go over here. The movement's clean here for gaming, which is nice. I can always have a game up at 144 hertz with HDR, I should mention as well. So you have a full gaming monitor here. You could bring this over to your buddy's house if you're playing PC games, PS5, Xbox, doesn't matter. If you're gonna be doing a LAN party, this thing is really great. You can just bring it right with you, and you have then a portable monitor no matter what you're going to be using, as you don't know what your friend's going to have, and you don't really want to take your whole big monitor along with you necessarily. So really cool setup here that I absolutely love from Arzopa. And it is 1080p, but for 16.1 inches, I mean, look at it. It's really clean. So I have no complaints at all. The pixel density is very high. So I mean, you have real rich, thick picture. Movement is clean. HDR is nice looking. So I mean, the 1080p in this size monitor, in my opinion, is kind of perfect, as it's really going to tax your resources if you go any higher. You go to 1440p or even 4K. You do not need that in this size monitor. It's just not going to make that much of a difference, and it's going to tax your hardware 4 times as much. So definitely having this 1080p is great with the IPS display, HDR, and 144 hertz. So what I end up doing a lot is just bringing my workload over here. So I'm either editing videos or browsing the web while having the game open over here, or if I need to really do a lot of uploading with my content creation, I can have both of them working for me. But it sure does help and make a much bigger screen so you can multitask and just do more things with both of these screens up. So I just use it so much more than I thought I would. On the drawback side, let's start with that. There's really a few that I could think of. Number one thing is it doesn't have a way to cover the screen. I would say by far and away that's its biggest drawback. So when I'm taking this in and out of my backpack for even use at the office, I just have to grab essentially right on here, so I'm getting kind of smudges and things like that. I have seen there are aftermarket and maybe even first party stuff here that you can buy extra. But I don't know. I feel like that maybe could have been included. It is with a lot of the other ones. So that's a slight drawback, but substantial enough. The other slight drawback I would say would be this kind of kickstand, as that is your only kickstand. It's not real super duper thick. Yeah, I kind of wish you had one on both sides, or something along those lines. There's a million ways, iPads have done this, where you could have a cover and it's also, sort of acting as a kickstand. Everybody's seen that type of stuff. So just kind of going with something like this. It works. You just don't want to nudge it wrong. So yeah, those are my little kind of caveats with it. Otherwise, really nice looking screen. Surprised at that. Games really well with that 144 hertz. Everything looks smooth. Everything looks really good. Really crisp, really clear. So, as it's advertised as a gaming monitor, I would say it's absolutely fantastic at that. So prices on these are not that bad at all. Like shockingly, I was like shocked at how low they were. So really worth checking into for sure. As just upping the amount of productivity you can do with your laptop is priceless in my opinion. I'm always kind of using my laptop over my desktop. And having this extra screen on me, just to have that extra real estate is so handy, and I like that it can game as well. So, yeah, if you're in the market, recommend this Arzopa portable gaming monitor for sure. Really nice. Couple little caveats with it, but that's normal for everything. No free lunches, right? There's always something, kind of give and take, but I think potentially getting, an aftermarket cover to go over here, or, if you have like a little drawstring pouch you can put it in, I think it's an excellent, excellent gaming monitor. So thanks again, guys. I do appreciate it. We'll see you on the next video.